阿弥陀佛，大家好，欢迎大家来到彩虹雷战日，参加今天的清明节地藏王菩萨护摩法会。请大家呢将你们的手机调为震动或者关机。另外呢，就是在师尊到临之前呢，我们大家心中默念上师心咒，师尊心咒或者是地藏王菩萨的心咒，把心静下来。好，谢谢大家。在护摩法会开始了，差不多要开始之前呢，10分钟我们大家把心静下来，一起呢默念师恩心咒或者是地藏王菩萨的心咒好，谢谢大家。请大家将你们的手机调为震动或者关机，谢谢。我想在网络上的同门呢，如果呢看到这么漂亮的樱花，也是想要马上飞过来的感觉哈。真佛宗美国彩虹雷藏寺地藏王菩萨护摩法会开始，与会大众请起立，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛，众人虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒。
Guru
完成做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。唵观想顶礼，回天心三印，二拜诸菩萨。观想顶礼，回天心三印，三拜诸护法金刚。观想顶礼，回天心三印，四平等一起手。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛接受润线上众弟子们的问安。
We welcome our illustrious Gurus, Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, to enter into the Homa hall.
阿弥陀佛。
师你好，你好，师傅好，
下午吉祥，阿弥陀佛。
师尊60
吉祥。阿弥陀佛。
希望死气乱世3年真常的人干
安平安，全场身体健康，希望早点见到师父的提升。长寿这种长寿自在，身体健康，
阿弥陀佛。
我们爱你，祝福平安和家庭。我祝福见到师父的提升加持。
就是爱你，我爱你。
身体健康，身体健康。保佑台湾是身体安康，早点见到师父提升加持。想你，我爱你。好，师母好，师母健康，身体健康，早点见到师父的提升加持。师父好，佛体安康，祝愿师父身体健康，希望早点见到师父的提升加持。祝愿佛健康，长寿之章，身体健康，见到师父的提升加持。捐生我身体，让早点见到师父的提升加持。身体健康，希望早点见到师父的提升加持。
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。请长老仁波切作为上师上座。请教授师法师上座。请讲师助教慧听同仁善信大德著作。 请法王圣尊莲生活佛加持助其者及功德主。
We are inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants and merit holders.
敬献哈达，与会大众虔诚合掌。
The offering of Hatha. We would like to invite Master Lian Sheng to present the offering of Hatha to the lineage root Guru as a symbol of the highest honor on behalf of all of us.
观想真佛宗传承。
Visualize true Buddha lineage. Nama Vairocana Buddha. Nama Buddha Lokana. Nama Amitabha Buddha. Nama Padma Kumara. Nama Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas resting on top of our heads, radiating light to bless us. Recite Padma Kumara mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hom.
Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. Visualize to your left your father and ancestors and relatives from the father's side. To your right, your mother and from the mother's side. Behind us, friends, teachers, and benefactors. In front of us, enemies and karmic creditors. All sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric Dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the deity mantra.
Om Shodoli Shodoli Shumoli Shumoli Soha. Om Vajanandang Her Hum. Namo Samanto Modanan. Om Dudu Dudu Dewe Soha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Hum Soha. Om Ah Hum Soha. Om Ah Hum Soha.
We sincerely invoke our lineage root Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Namo White Maha Padma Kumara. Namo Lotus Light Self-Mastery Buddha. Namo True Buddha School Lineage Gurus. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa. Namo Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Pond. Namo 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Namo True Buddha School 8 Primary Deities. Namo Yamantaka. Namo Akalanata. Namo 4 Heavenly Kings. Sima Bodhisattva. Rainbow Temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, all the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Quarters, at the Seattle Lechang Temple, and at the Southern Mountain Retreat. Rainbow temples, mountain gods, earth gods, plant gods, wind gods, water gods, heavenly fire gods, dragon gods, and all divinities to please radiate, and the city gods to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Perform great homage using visualization for student Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize full procession on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize full procession on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize full procession on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth, equality to all. Create mandala offering from the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of Homa, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Recite the offering verse and mantra. Mount Meru, 4 continents, and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our self-realization. Powerful refuge, visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dharma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Reset the mantra.
Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankyaye, Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankyaye.
Armor protection. Form Vajraklaps mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times.
Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali.
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to perform blessings with mala.
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛金刚灵除结界。
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to set ceremonial demarcation, to make all the offerings, and to bless registration from Homa cards and all the offering items. Please rise and join your palms with reverence. Together we are inviting His Holiness to perform the ritual of opening the Homa fire here, to set several demarcation around it, to lit all the Homa fire, to make all the offerings and perform mudra transformations for purifications, enrichments, magnetization, subjugation, and pardon deliverance. Please recite the heart mantra of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva.
So
Recite that mantra through 8 principal deities and incan Buddha Amitabha.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Panamo Ling Ling Soha. Om Ha 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 Wei Samoye Soha. Om Jali Jali Junti Soha. Om Jambana Chanang Chanaye Soha. Om A Hom Peta Guru Pema Siddhi Hom Se. Om A Hom Guru Pe Ahu Sasamaha Lian Sheng Exposition. Teatha Om Pekajaya Pekajaya Maha Pekajaya Naja Samo Katahe Soha.
Homage to the sectarians, 119,500 Buddhas with the same name, identification of Amitabha. Homage to the sectarians, 119,500 Buddhas with the same name, identification of Amitabha. Homage to the sectarians, 119,500 Buddhas with the same name and identification of Amitabha. Recite the supplication to the Guru Buddha to stay in samsara. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika. All Buddhas in the Buddha verses as numerous as grains of sand. Compassionate Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The 3 poisons are proliferating endlessly. Our body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness descended upon this world to salvage the deluded ones. The 3 jewels, eminent wondrous light, provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of the Buddha plead that you stay in samsara to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Merit dedication. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, repaying powerful generosity from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. True Buddha's school disciples wholeheartedly pray to the main deity of Homa, Namo Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, the merciful vow of Vajra. By the majestic power of your bright pole, please protect our lineage root Guru and bless him with great health and robust energy, youthfulness and joy, longevity and self-mastery in coming and going. May your powerful emissary always along his side to support His Holiness in his Dharma propagation, so the true Buddhadharma lineage always flourishes. Please also bless Sumo so that she's always happy and healthy in body and mind, and that all is auspicious. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to perform the overall merit dedication. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the Savior of the Netherworld, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Homage to the Savior of the Netherworld, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Wholeheartedly we pay homage to the Savior of the Netherworld, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. We pray to the Bodhisattva. So all those who were registered for the ceremony today, the spirits with and without affinities, are all universally guided to be reborn into the Pure Lands and Buddha verses. We pray to Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. So sentient beings can be at peace and unmoved. That in the Saha world, Please bestow the wisdom of the Buddha. Please bestow the healthy body. Please bestow joy and happiness. We pray to Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva to be compassionate toward the sentient beings in the 6 rebirth realms by the vows of the 6 Ksitigarbha Bodhisattvas. Please bless us so that all is perfect. To Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, the Savior of the networld, and gods in heavens, gods on earth, may be far from all calamities, may all calamities abandon us, let all disasters turn into dust. Just like the prayers earlier, please fulfill the wishes of sentient beings. Please bless us so the viruses disperse. Please bless us so the fire of wars are eliminated. Please bless us so natural disasters disperse. Please bless us so that all negative phenomena do not arise. Please fulfill our wishes. Please bless us so that bad affinities are not born, bad thoughts are never born. That everything evil and negative are unborn. Recite 100 silver mantra 3 times.
Tathagata Pesamami Mancha Pesapawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pei Om Pesa Sato Samaya Malupanaya Pesa Sato Tenu Badicha Jetso Mepawa Soto Kayu Mepawa Sopo Kayu Mepawa Anulato Mepawa Sarwa Hasidi Mempulayata Shawa Gamma Sutame Jitamu Siniran Guru Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Pesamami Mancha Pesapawa Mahasamaya Sato Ahom Pei Om Pesa Sato Samaya Manupanaya Pesa Sato Tenu Padisha Soto Mepawa Soto Kayu Mepawa Sopo Kayu Mepawa Anurato Mepawa Sharwa Hasidi Memborayata Shawa Gamma Sutame Jitamu Siniran Guru Hom Ha 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 Bhagavan Sawa Tathagata Pesamami Mancha Pesapawa Mahasamaya 萨斗啊烘焙。做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。
Create homage using Vimalakirti first to the Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for precision on the ground, release the mudra second to all Bodhisattvas. Third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Fourth Hema, equality to all.
Om bring, om bring, om bring, om mani padme hum.
Let's give the greatest round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our Lian Guru for presiding over the Ksitigarbha Homa fire offering ceremony. Now let's join our palms with reverence, and together we invite His Holiness to bestow the precious Dharma teachings. Homage to the lineage root gurus, homage to the Venerable Monk Ming, homage to Master Sakyamuni, homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dr. Darji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Sumo, Tanchen Kacho, Dupten Siddhi, Dupten Karma. All Dharma masters, Dharma lecturers, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, temple and center directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon. How do you do?
Niyo大家好，先做感恩，萨瓦迪卡，愛してる、シャランゲ、オラミコ、te quiero mucho、すごい、一番、気持ちいい、準備。ヤピン、プリンプリン、こんにちは。现在通知大家，下个礼拜天是4月7号，下午3点 PM。
I would like to announce for next Sunday,
是慧基金刚附魔法会。
April 7th at 3 p.m. There would be U.S.A. Homa fire offering ceremony.
那慧基金刚呢，也是释迦牟尼佛
So it's okay. So U.S.A. was emanated from Sakyamuni Buddha's heart.
他能够降服这个所有的鬼神。
So he could subdue all the ghosts, gods and spirits. So he could go to the most filthy places. So he's fearless toward everything. That's why he's called Uchisama, which is the trails of filths, Heruka. And his mudra is one of the more difficult ones to form. This is Uchisama.
一般
According to the sutra, you use the filthiest thing. Uchusuma can break down the filthiest thing. It doesn't matter how dirty it is, and he could go there. So that's why Uchusama is different from other general Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. They don't usually handle very dirty things, but Uchusama is different. And today we perform Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. Because it is a Qing festival, which is the ancestors' or tomb sweeping festival. That's supposed to fall on April 5th, is that right? April 4th is Children's Day. So Children's Day and the Ancestors' Day are together. So in the future, all that Grandmaster celebrates is this Ancestors' Day. So today we perform Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva ceremony to Bardo deliver all the spirits. So those who registered for primary supplicants or merit holders, if their ancestors are on the registrations, today they all will be universally guided to the Pure Lands. And just now I also saw the 1,000 Dharma vessels and Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva opened the gates, and there were many spirits who left through the gates and got on board the Dharma vessels. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva has the greatest vow. He's also in the hells, just like what Vimalakirti said, that they are his Pure Lands also in hells. It's not in the Buddhist sutras about the TROVE Pure Land or jade green Pure Land. One of Ksitigarbha's Pure Land is called the TROVE. TROVE Pure Land. So we can say he's the only one who has Pure Lands in the hells. And his vow is he vows not to become a Buddha until hell is empty. So it means that until he would be last to attain Buddhahood, and only after everyone else have attained Buddhahood. So in the deliverance of sentient beings, there are several ways. One is the method of the King. So they become a Buddha first and then delivering sentient beings. The second is the way by being on the same boat. So everyone is on the same boat. So the Dharma speaker and Dharma listeners are on the same boat. So that's the method of the same boat. And then the third one is the method of the shepherd. So all the sentient beings is in front of the shepherd. Only after all the sheep have gone home, the shepherd would be last to arrive. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva is using the way of the shepherd. He would become a Buddha until all sentient beings become a Buddha. So that's the vow of the greatest compassion. So that's why we refer to Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva with the greatest vow. In the past, I was also very silly, very dumb, because I said the same thing. I will deliver sentient beings in each and every lifetime until hells are empty. That's a very discouraging vow. Sakyamuni Buddha, prior to giving Dharma teachings, would always say that human life is suffering. So, the most important viewpoints is suffering, emptiness, and impermanence. The Four Noble Truths, the first ones, also suffering. Only a fool would generate such a vow. I was also a fool. When I saw Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva generated such a vow, I followed too. And then later on, I discovered, oh my gosh, it's not so easy. It's really quite hard. So thinking about it, if I don't go to hells, who would? So they are the so-called 6 Ksitigarbhas, who are according to the 6 realms: the human, asura, hell, animals, hungry ghosts, and the heavens. So in the 6 realms, in each of the 6 realms, there are Ksitigarbha Bodhisattvas. So his vows is not just related to hells, but also in the heavenly realm, human, asura, hell, animal, and the hungry ghosts. And they are referred to as the 6 Ksitigarbhas. Of course, he's truly great. And he has 6 envoys, and one of them is the envoys with great powers. The treasure holding envoy, great compassionate goddess, precious treasure goddess, summoning heaven envoy, and the Yama envoy. These are the 6 attendants to Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva, and one of them, which is the great strength envoy, is the Mahabala, the protector with great power. Before I transmitted the Mahabala Dharma, he was on my thumb. There is a Mahabala shape on my right hand. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva commanded the great strength envoy, or great strength protector, to protect Padma Kumara in the Saha world. So he's my protector, and now he's the protector of everyone in True Buddha School, and protector of True Buddha School too.
The
Ksitigarbha Fundamental Vow Sutra is when Sakyamuni Buddha went to the heaven to deliver his mother, was recorded as this sutra, the Ksitigarbha Fundamental Vow Sutra. So Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva is truly great. I am not as great as he is. Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva among the sentient beings of the 6 rebirth realms. He is the greatest Bodhisattva. He's like opened butterfly, and I'm just like the caterpillar. Big difference. He's truly great. Now in this Q&A, also from Malaysia, Lotus.
3点水，上面一个日，底下一个天。号，莲花楚号。
So, Lotus Chu Hao. In the Sanghata Sutra, Sakyamuni Buddha mentioned that those who hear the Sanghata Dharma gate can eliminate the transgressions of the 5 heinous sins, and these are grave sins. And they are killing one's father, killing one's mother, killing an arhat. Breaking apart the harmonious Sangha and injuring Buddha's body, causing it to bleed. So can eliminate the retributions of the 5 heinous transgressions and become non-regressing in the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. So that's about the 8 ground bodhisattvas. So what is the content of this Dharma gate? And how does it help people to eliminate the retributions of the 5 heinous sins and achieve non-regressing state? So anyone who has heard of the Sanghata Dharma gate would be able to eliminate the transgressions of the 5 heinous sins and become non-regressing in the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. And what is this content, the specific content of the Dharma, and how does it help people eliminate their retributions of the 5 heinous sins and achieve non-regressing state? Anybody has read this sutra? Anybody has ever read this sutra? Sanghata Sutra. So you ask and you answer yourself. Only you have read the sutra. So now that you've heard it, you can eradicate it, and you can also attain the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. In the So anyone who has heard of the sutra and you have seen it and read it, then you can achieve it. That's the answer. So you ask the question and you have answered it yourself. Is that right? So you've read the sutra, right? So everything is on the internet. There's nothing. It's nothing hidden anymore. You just check it on the internet, and then you can read it. So it can eliminate the transgression of the 5 heinous sins and to let you be non-regressing in your spiritual commitment. So now we've heard it, but we haven't read it. How long is the sutra? 4 chapters. That's not bad. Not many. Why don't you read it yourself? Is it on the cell phones? Yeah. The text, the sutra text, yes. Then read it right away. Because Sakyamuni Buddha said that by hearing the Sangata Sutra, then you can eliminate the transgressions of the 5 heinous sins and attain the non-regressing state. Then why don't you read it right away? Then you'll have attainment and you don't need my answer. Let me tell jokes because what the Vimalakirti Sutra states and what Vimalakirti talks about. So it turned out all the famous idioms in Buddhism comes from Vimalakirti Sutra, like Bodhi, afflictions, Bodhi, and then greed, anger, and delusion, Buddhadharma, that Buddha and Mara are the same, birth and death are the same, worldly and beyond worldly are the same. So you don't have to say that you have to go to the Pure Lands or Buddha verses. The Saha world is also a Buddha verse. Now you're in the Buddha verse. So worldly or beyond worldly are the same. Afflictions are Bodhi or enlightenment. Mara is Buddha, Buddha is Mara. They're all the same. Because it's non-dual Dharma gate. There's no second anything. It's all absolute. So you're afflicted, but affliction is enlightenment. You're afraid of death, but actually death is the same as birth. We often say, now you're practicing the worldly Dharma. And the other one says, practicing the beyond worldly or transcendent Dharma. But actually they're the same. So it's talking about those. I don't believe it. I feel lots of suffering. And in the heavenly realms, then you have lots of enjoyment. In the heavenly realm of desire, form and formless, especially the realm of desire, lots of enjoyment there. And the realm of form too. And in the realm of formlessness, non-existence, 4 kinds. the heaven of non-thought and no non-thoughts. There are 4 kinds. So that's not enjoyment, that you have entered into almost complete extinction, but with there's still some slight something. But there are lots of enjoyment in the realm of desire and realm of form. But the human world is lots of suffering. How could they be the same? Madhyagalana is first and foremost in supernatural power, and he's gone to heavens. At that time, there was a doctor who specifically treat Sangha members. What's his name? Tipo. And Madhyagalana saw Chipo and wanted to speak to him. But Madhyagalana had reached the realm of desire by his supernatural power and wanted to talk to Chipo. And Chipo turned his head and told Madhyagalana, I have no time to talk to you. Very busy. What is he busy about? I am busy enjoying myself. Chipo in the heavenly realm of desire was very happy. He did not even have time to talk to Madhyagalana. He's enjoying his life. Very happy. So it showed that the heavenly realm of desire is a place of pleasure and enjoyment. It's endless. But human realm, the suffering of illness, of being old. Now I am 80. Now I know about suffering. That's why in the future, all I celebrate is the Ancestors' Day. And we've passed the Children's Day and the Youth's Day. There's no Middle-Aged Day. Now, all that we have left is the Ancestors' Day to celebrate. Tomorrow is April's Fool. You're talking the joke of the April's Fool's Day. Of course, my Dharma bodies are great. They can travel everywhere, can pass through the walls, and can go to any realms. But this physical body is suffering, don't you know? In old age, the internal organs have deteriorated. You don't know that I have become weak. In old age, very weak. I had a very good digestion in the past. And Simu often said, you have like iron stomach, that whatever that gets in, they all digest it. Now the iron stomach has become plastic stomach. What is that? It would ferment and rot in there. Let me share a joke. The teacher of human philosophy was talking about for about 2 hours
他讲的题目是
in class.
人生的关系。
And his topic was the relationship between man and money. And just before the end of the class,
小明讲，问小明，
he asked Xiaoming,
如果你有钱，
if you had
对于你的人
had you had
改
money,
变什么？
what can you change about your
如果
life?
你有钱，对你的人生会。
If you have money, what can you change about your life? And Xiaoming
如
said,
果我有钱，
if I had money,
就不用在这里听你讲。
I wouldn't have to sit here and listen to your nonsense.
这些老师马上就把他赶出去。
The philosophy teacher was kicked out.
小明的老婆打电话给
Xiaoming's wife called Xiaoming and
在
said,
在哪里？
where are you
小
now?
明就
And Xiaoming
我
said,
的心里呀。
I'm in your heart.
老婆很生气的讲。
And the wife was very angry. And you should tell me clearly.
你心地是谁？
Oh, this is Chinese puns. This is a
老
Chinese
婆
word.
真的是粗粗大。
In your heart. It sounded like a name of a
小明
girl.
在你心
So his wife must be a very jealous person.
一个人的名字，女生的名字，小明就答不出来了。啊？对呀、在他的理心里，他变成理心灵。这跟这个老婆相处在一起也是很痛苦。
That would be suffering to have a wife like that.
哎，今天是愚人节，哎，明天呢？
Tomorrow is April Fool's Day.
明天呢，小明就想出一个点子。
Tomorrow, Xiaoming would have an idea.
向自己最喜爱的女生求婚是最好的。
It's best if you propose to the girl that you love most
爱的女生
on an April Fool's Day. Why?
他说，如果
Xiaoming said,
答应
if the girl agrees,
这是太幸福。
that's very
如果不答应，
happy. If she rejects, then Xiaoming said, oh, it's April's Fool.
我跟你求婚，我是骗你的，所以
I was just lying to you.
免得被拒。
So he saved his own face when he's being rejected.
像每一个女生都求婚了，哦，大概总有一个会嫁给他的。
You propose to all the girls, then one of them
爸爸
would
爸，
marry you.
刚才有人骂我是脑残。
Dad, someone called me
就是
an
刚才有
idiot.
人骂我是泥海猪头饼。是猪头饼是什么？猪头饼。
It's like your
猪头饼。
pig's head,
猪脑
a moron.
就脑残嘛。
So a moron, an
谁敢
idiot.
骂我的儿子。
And Dad said, who dared
儿子才是智障。
to call my son a
爸
moron?
爸就跟
His son must be a real
刚刚讲是谁骂？
idiot. Who?
是阿公。
Just call that. That's Grandpa.
是他爸爸的爸爸。
So the dad of his dad.
他爸爸的爸爸阿公讲他的孙子是脑残，他爸爸讲是脑残，那个他的儿子才是智障。
So
这样子，
that
讲到这里啊，我昨天讲，看外面看起来
Now to this,
事情都是犯戒。
as I said yesterday, externally it seemed like he's breaking the precepts, but in reality that he's pure, has not transgressed the precepts,
甚至于啊，
feeling
不只是
great fear even for minor transgression.
很小很小的罪过，他也会害怕。
So he's afraid not to violate even the minor precepts.
很小的罪，
So I translated it this way.
糟糕，踩死一只蚂蚁。
Like when you walk and then, oh no, I step on an ant.
杀生呢，
That's killing.
大罪。
That's a major transgression.
不只是踩死一只蚂蚁，
When I was little, not just
在墙角
step on one ant, but when there are a row of ants walking on the wall,
墙角一排，然后点火
and
就
then
来
I roll a piece of paper, and then I burned it, and then burn all the ants. That's a very heavy transgressions of the precept not to kill.
挖到一个蚂蚁窝，
When we built a rainbow temple, we also dig on a nest of ants. And Lian Yin asked me, what should we do about it? And you take a plastic bag
到塑胶袋里，
and then
然后带
put
到
them inside the plastic bag and then let them go at other place, because I understood Buddhadharma by then. So we knew to let them, to release them.
是小罪。
Don't think that stepping on an ant is just a minor transgression, but because that's killing. And of the 5 basic precepts, not to kill is the most severe one. Second is not to steal. The third is not to commit sexual misconduct. Fourth is not to lie.
是第5重的罪。
And the 5th one is not to drink
那喝酒的
alcohol.
罪是比较轻一点。
So drinking alcohol is
我喝着两
is slight
昨天有人
lighter.
我在
I
这个
drank and my face was red when I got on the Dharma
2
seat.
杯了，
I had 2 cups. Now I changed it to drink 1 cup from today on.
改成1杯呢，1杯的 sake， 改成1杯，1杯
So just a cup of sake,
就好。
then I will not have red or flushed face. But it's not that good to drink alcohol. It's better not to drink
这个
it.
虽然是小罪，
Because although this is a minor,
就是
the smallest or the lightest precept of the 5 basic precepts is to drink alcohol.
啊，要度他。我喝酒，我能够皈依吗？我说可以，只要你不醉就好。
In order to provide conveniences for sentient beings, they ask, like, can I drink if I take refuge? And this is what I said, that it's okay to drink as long as you don't get drunk. But it is still best not to drink, although it is a light transgression. It's still better not to
虽
drink.
然是小罪，那个修行的菩萨，
The cultivating Bodhisattva is still fearing
他说
even toward these minor transgressions.
像那个
They display
刚他的表现是很愤怒、
rage
沉
and wrathfulness,
但是呢，他常慈忍，他是很慈悲的，
but are actually always kind and patient,
很慈悲的。
very
他是
kind and
是
compassionate.
以慈悲心出发的。
So their rage and wrathfulness comes from compassion.
那个他
So that's why the anger due to compassion is good. All of us have seen the journey to the West. The monk from the Tang dynasty was the monk who abide by the precepts very pure, and the horse has created many transgressions because the horse symbolizes like the monkey mind and monkey mind and horse heart, that they are not stable. But the monk has a stability, and the monkey king represents anger and aggression. He always kills all the demons and monsters. When the demon can transform and appear to be a beautiful lady, and the monkey king could see through when that's a monster. And then the monk continued to chant the Buddha's name to try to deliver. The monkey king said they should be killed because they are monsters. But you're violating the precept not to kill. And then he would chant the mantra so that the monkey king would have headache. So the monkey king symbolizes rage and anger. Every time he sees monsters and demons, would kill them and use his pole. But the monk abides by the precepts, never to kill. And the one who symbolizes ignorance or foolishness is the monk Sa U Jing. Very dumb, just following around. No good, no bad. That's to symbolize ignorance. And the precept pig symbolizes greed. Greedy for looks and sensual pleasures, and greedy for food. So of the 5 desires, wealth, sensual pleasures, sleep, food, and fame. So the precept pig is greed, monkey king is anger, the monk Sa U Jing is ignorance. But at last, the 4 of them, including the monks, Shen, the Tang monk, all attain Buddhahood after they got the sutras from the West. The monkey king is called the victorious warrior Buddha. That's his Buddha's name. And the precept pig is the Buddha to clean the altar offering table. And Sa U Jing is the Buddha of the heavenly river, because he was a general from the heavenly river. And the Tang monk, we should give him a name. The Buddha who abide by the pure precepts Buddha for the Tang Shanzang monk. So all 4 became a Buddhas. So greed, anger, and delusion can allow one to become Buddhas too. So although they display rage, but they are the most compassionate and kind. They appear to be lazy, yet diligently cultivating merits. On the surface, you're very lazy, but internally, they are cultivating merits all the time, and you can't tell. They look very lazy. They're sleeping all the time. But you don't know that they're practicing sleep meditation. That sleeping is the same as meditation for them. Laziness. They seem to be sleeping all the time. Like Sakyamuni Buddha, when Sakyamuni Buddha was giving Dharma teachings, there was a disciple who have attained celestial eye. How come Sakyamuni Buddha did not know that he was practicing sleep meditation? And if you continue to sleep like this, in the future you would be reincarnated as a clam. Always closed. Only from time to time it's just opening a small crack to eat, and then you're closed again. Reincarnated as a clam. So, and he became very diligent and not to sleep, and then he lost his eyesight, and then later on he attained celestial eye. That's why he's called the first in the celestial eye. They appear to be lazy, yet diligently cultivating merits. They seem to be sleeping all day long, but actually they are cultivating spiritually. So, Grandmaster, when teaching at the Seattle temple, that was late in the evening. So that's why when I was seated on the Dharma throne, sometimes I would practice sleep meditation. But yesterday I closed my eyes, but I did not fall asleep. I did not nod or shake or lean over, right? I did not lean over. I was in real meditation. I had entered the meditation of emptiness. Their mind appears disorderly, but yet constantly mindful of meditative stability. They seem to be distracted, but actually they're in constant meditation. So their meditation power is very deep. Like our Master Lian Shi, she often does this, that she's closing her eyes and sleeping, but actually she's in meditation. That's also a merit. That's also a kind of meditation. So, on the surface, you look like you're sleeping, but actually you're listening to the Dharma teaching. So, don't think that they're lazy. Actually, they're very diligent. Or they appear to be an ignorant fool, yet understanding both worldly and transcendent wisdom. On the surface, they look like a fool, but they understand both worldly and beyond worldly wisdom. They know them all. That's why I said last night about Zhen Hong. She's actually a very incredible person, extremely smart, extremely wise. Look at her article. She never changed. any words, and very clear and orderly. And she doesn't say much. Or if she says something, she seems pretty dumb, but actually she's extremely clever. She's an accountant, very good with numbers, and she can endure any hardships in whatever she does. She's just great in her family. She's the one who abides by the right path. The energy on her body is very, very pure, very immaculate. Nobody, up till now, nobody has such a pure energy. Completely pure energy. Actually, she's the most eloquent, but she just doesn't speak much. And she writes very well. And she's very knowledgeable and the wisest. But on the surface, she looks foolish. But actually, understanding both worldly and transcendent wisdom. And she can place her home nice and clean and orderly, and the person is also very clean and pure without any evil or malicious thoughts. It's very, very rarely to find such a person now. There's only one, Zhen Hong. It's a completely pure person. So that's why the energy on her body is different. You know, because we know how to observe the qi. You know, when I observe her qi, she's as pure as a white lotus. It's very different. Not like Grandmaster. Grandmaster is very turbid. I want to purify myself, but I cannot. But really, the qi on Zheng Hong is incredible. The best kind of qi. And the wisest and most clear about the principles in the world or beyond the world, and toward her parents and her brothers, very respectful and filial. There are no impurities on her. Very rare to see that. She has no bad or negative thoughts in her mind. And she doesn't speak much. But as soon as she starts to speak, it would be endless. So they appear to be ignorant, but they know both worldly and beyond worldly wisdom. They display flattery and deceit, yet skillfully applying expedient means in accordance with the teachings of the sutras. They look conceited, or they would say words that are desirable, but actually they are skillfully applying expedient means in accordance with the sutras. So it's just a skillful mean to say those flattery or deceiving words, or pleasing words, but actually they are delivering sentient beings. They display arrogance, yet serving all beings as if a bridge. They look very arrogant, but they can forsake themselves. That people can walk over their body, so they become a bridge, and people can walk on that bridge because they understand the Buddha's path. They look very arrogant, but actually they can give up their own body and life for the sake of sentient beings. They appear afflicted, yet the mind remains pure. So on the surface, it seems like they have afflictions, but actually internally they are pure. So in here it mentioned that affliction is puti or enlightenment. How can affliction be enlightenment? But Vimalakirti says that it's the same. Affliction is enlightenment. Buddha is Mara. They are the same. And birth is death, death is birth. They are the same. Worldly is beyond worldly, beyond worldly is also worldly. They are the same. These are spoken by Vimalakirti. The non-path is the Buddha path. If you walk on a deviant path, but that's also the Buddha path. Vimalakirti says. So we often hear this, that affliction is puti, Buddha and Mara the same. They all came from this sutra. Greed, anger, and delusion are all Buddhadharma. In Tantric Buddhism, as I said last night, so even when you practice due to greed, you can attain Buddhahood. So if you practice through wrathfulness, you can attain Buddhahood, and that's Herukas. Or if you practice through ignorance, that's Bodhisattvas. So greed, anger, and delusion are also Buddhadharma. Desires also Buddhadharma. Because greed, anger, and delusion are also kinds of desire. So desire is also Buddhadharma. This is spoken by Vimalakirti. So it's not easy to explain the sutra because you need to understand Tantric Buddhism. Greed, that's a consort practice. I read a book with the title Greed, and then they have a painting of a man and a woman on a bed. And anger, two people are in a fight with the swords, trying to kill each other. And ignorance, just one person sleeping on the bed. That symbolizes ignorance. So greed, whether whatever two people are doing on the bed, or one person doing on the bed, or two people are fighting each other, trying to kill each other, they are all Buddhadharma. So it shows in Tantric Buddhism. So greed can through, greed can also allow you to attain Buddhahood. So you transform the superficial greed into Buddhadharma, and then you gain spiritual union with the yidams, and then the circulation of the both chis to open the 5 chakras. That's the tantric practices. And for anger, the anger that comes from compassion toward people who violate precepts, that's Vajraheruka or Vajra protector. And ignorance, they continually doing merits that are not beneficial to them. Isn't that a fool? So they continually doing merits and they don't ask for anything in return, and they don't ask for anything, and they're very useless, but they still do it. Isn't that a fool? That person is so dumb that they do so much and never rest and no break. And they don't get much at all. Okay, let's just say myself. From Monday to Sunday, another Monday to Sunday, 365 days a year, I have no day off. Continually do work, no day off. I haven't been to any Bellevue Square, Safeway, Redmond, that's so close by, for over 10 years. I don't even fill the gas anymore. Now it's Lian Qi who helps me fill in the gas for the cars. So I dedicate everything to Buddhadharma. In the past, at the Seattle Temple, for a Dharma teaching, at that time, offered me $200 for a Dharma teaching. And after I talked about it, you changed, right? A little bit more. So I don't give Dharma teaching for money. Please don't mistake it. And I've said it, in the future, I will donate my Southern Mountain Retreat and the True Buddha Tantric Quarters. But Sumo told me not to talk about it. But I've talked about it. Look at my Southern Mountain Retreat. I don't need to say how much. Actually, let me tell you, the Southern Mountain Retreat in that community, did you check? Shuanglian. That's the Bridal Trails area. You've told me that you checked. That's the biggest residence there. Did you say that? She checked the internet and she could see how much that would be worth. It's it's lots of zeros to $200. And Jupiter Tantric Quarters is around 1 million. And it was bought at 90,000. Over 2 million? Jupiter Tantric Quarters. You know, my Southern Mountain Retreat is about 2 acres land. It's the biggest house in the bridal trails. Just think about it, how much that would be. And I donated it. That's more than all my Dharma teachings in my whole lifetime. So more than all I earn in my lifetime. So in the future, it's from the people and back to the people. There would be like a Southern Mountain Lizang temple, like this rainbow temple, rainbow villa. I bought the land, I designed it, I drew the blueprints, and Master Lian Si hired the constructors to help me build it, but we paid for everything. And there are over 40 acres here for this piece of land, including up the hill. And then we built the residence, the Homa hall, the retreat centers, the bathrooms. We built all of those. And then we added the columbarium later on. They were all Simus and Grandmasters. But now they are not under us anymore, and not the Grandmasters' a family either. Now it's become a rainbow temple. So the South Mountain Retreat will also become South Mountain Lizang Temple. And will be a museum, memorial items that Grandmaster and Simu have used. So it's the same as a museum, and they have all donated, because we will not be able to carry with us not even a small needle. So they came from the people and returned to the people. It's not increasing and not decreasing. So they seem to be afflicted, but the mind remains pure. Grandmaster seems afflicted, and Simu is afflicted by her illness, but actually the heart-mind is pure and safe. That's all for today. We are very grateful to His Holiness Precious Dharma teachings. And in a moment, there would be the empowerment for Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva. During the empowerment, please remember to visualize the deity, form the mudra, and recite the mantra. This ends the English interpretation today. Please remember to return your receivers before you leave today. Thank you very much.
Please return the translator receiver. If you have the translator receiver, please return.顶礼根本传承上师及坛城三宝，吽观想顶礼回天心圣引，二拜诸菩萨，吽观想顶礼，三拜诸护法金刚，吽观想顶礼回天心圣引，四平等于其寿。恭请法王圣尊严生活佛节奏众宪章众弟子们的感恩之心。
师尊好，师母好，大家。师尊好。
师尊，晚安，祝健康平安。
师尊好，师母好。
沙乌吉，沙乌吉，沙乌吉，好，师尊，好，师母好，
常转正义自在逍遥。
师母请宣讲，谢谢师尊，谢谢师母，
好，师母好。
师母身体健康，长得很好，身体健康，健康好，师尊报告全部好，父母身体健康，希望可以见到叔叔的身体。好，师母身体健康，
师佛体安康，长寿自在，健康自在。
叔叔加持，
师尊。
师母祝师父母身体
好，师母好。佛体安康，长寿自在，
师母好，师母师尊佛体安康，长寿自在，最好了，上身体健康，加持，感恩师尊师母，师尊师母身体好，师母好，
佛体安康，长寿自在，
师尊佛体安康，长寿自在，
师尊健康长寿，
身体健康，希望早点见到叔叔母亲全家健康，身体健康，
师尊佛体安康，
健康，希望早点见到叔叔母亲全家健康，师尊谢谢师母，感恩师尊师母，
加持莲花四年一为会期
长寿之章转法的师母身体，早点见到叔叔母亲加持，谢谢师尊，谢谢师母，感恩师母。
尊好，师母好，师尊佛体安康，长寿自在，文长转正义自在。
谢谢师母，师尊师母祝健康，身体健康，转法了，身体健康，希望早点见到师尊母亲全家健康，好师母，
就是
健康长寿，我身体健康，希望早点见到师父母亲全家健康，师尊谢谢师母，感恩师尊师母祝师尊健康。
谢谢师尊，谢谢众线上的同仁，谢谢大家，阿弥陀佛，下周见，谢谢，下周见。
祝你身体健康，希望早点见到叔叔母亲全家健康。
感恩师尊，
好，师母好。
感恩师尊。
身体健康，希望早点见到叔叔母亲全家健康。辛苦了。
Hi, we're still missing 4 translator receiver. Hi everyone, we're still missing 3 translator receiver. If you have the translator receiver, please return away. Hello everyone, we're still missing 2 translator receiver. If you have the translator receiver, please return away. We're still missing 2 translator receiver. If you have the translator receiver, please return away.恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛与会众弟子做地藏王菩萨法灌顶，含有皈依灌顶。 接受灌顶的同仁，请赶快过来接受灌顶，灌顶即将要结束了。让我们以热烈的掌声感谢师尊慈悲赐受灌顶，谢谢师尊。Hello everyone, we're still missing one translator receiver.
感恩师尊，
谢谢你今天阿里，加持阿里拜见见，
阿里，阿里，
康快乐，
第三，
平安康健康长寿，
师尊加持，我爱你，
加持，加持，
加持。